Let's start with, are you reading closely and looking? Let's read the question and start by circling the question mark and going back to the beginning of the sentence. Put your finger on approximately. It says, approximately how many coins did they collect? So let's cross off the R. Let's circle this word approximately. If we look at our rounding words anchor chart, approximately is the same thing as nearest to, closer to, estimate, best estimate, about, around, nearly. All of these are rounding words, and all of the rounding words mean the same thing. They all mean closer to. So I'm going to circle approximately, and I'm going to write close to. So approximately how many coins did they collect? Let's cross off the U because we already underlined, and let's read the details. It says, Millie and her grandkids collected coins. They collected the amount shown at point E. So let's cross off the R and let's circle some clue words. So this is talking about Millie and her grandkids and how they were collecting little coins. They collected the amount. Amount means how much, shown at point E. So let's circle this point E and let's find it on our number line. Oh, here's point E. This is how much they collected. So we need to figure out which of these numbers is close, which of these numbers point E is close to. So now that I've finished circling my clue words and labeling, I can cross off the C and the L. And what time is it? It's 3-step time. So I'm going to draw a 3-step down here. What should I start with in my 3-step? The main idea. It needs to say approximately how many coins. And my most important clue is the number line. That's my most important detail. My strategy is going to be that I'm going to label my number line and eliminate my answer choices. That means get rid of some of these answers. So if this is point E, let's go ahead and figure out which group of 100, since these all have hundreds, this point is close to. Well, with my eye, I can see that it's close to, it's somewhere in the middle of, it's somewhere between 400 and 500. So let's cross off the 600, let's cross off the 300 and the 200. I'm only going to be focusing here. If this is my first group of 100, and this is my next group of 100, and this little line right here is my midpoint, where the tree would go in this Harrison story, my dot would be less than halfway between these numbers. So that means it's closer to 400. So it rounds to 400. So I can already go ahead and cross off 300. I can cross off 500. I can cross off 500 and D. Let's see why C is our answer. Let's read to double check and make sure it has a good explanation. It says 400 because point E is less than halfway. Let's circle less than halfway. Less than halfway means that you're somewhere here. Less than if you're halfway there. Between 400 and 500. Our number is between, somewhere in the middle of, 400 and 500. So this is a really good explanation. And that's why C is our answer.